This week on Buff Boys.
30 down, 70 to go. His flexibility is getting a lot better. His joint mobility has increased incredibly. And so we're finally ready to take him to the gym.
I've got probably another 4.5 months of training with Mike still left to do. It's going to be a long-ass journey. So I've been doing this for about 2 months. I know that everyone thinks the show's been week to week, or that a break between the show is not it means that I'm taking a break. It's not. It's just that for Completionist, we've had a really rigorous schedule and it's been really insane. But the show is still continuing for Buff Boys even when we're not filming. And so while this is episode 4, I've been actually exercising with Mike for about 2 months. So really this is like technically episode 8, if you will. Come here. Guys, don't let this happen to you. Make a change, or else this sucks. It's the worst. Honestly, take care of yourself, I swear. It's so important. I'm miserable right now, but I know it's for the better. Just don't do what I did.
$30 down, 70 to go. I know it sounds like, we've been going week to week from the video titles, but we've been working together for 2 months. So I don't want anybody thinking that you can lose 30 pounds in 4 weeks. It's not right. It's not healthy. I mean, you probably could, but you're gonna be losing a lot of muscle mass, a lot of water weight. You wanna focus on losing pure fat, and that's what we've been doing. There's no magic pill. We've been doing this the right way, slow and steady. My man Jirard has already lost 30 freaking pounds, man. I'm so proud of him. 5% body fat, we're down 5% body fat. His flexibility is getting a lot better. His joint mobility has increased incredibly. And so we're finally ready to take him to the gym. I'm really excited to start a new circuit at the gym, a whole new cycle with him, where we're gonna be working more on joint stability. And now that we have more range of motion and more mobility within all our joints, we can start to add a little stability to them.
I cannot stress enough how important it is that everyone at home really should stick to their schedule in terms of exercising, eating right. This week, or last week, was the scariest week of the year for me. I had to do ukulele, Breath of the Wild, and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And so I've had 3 really large, completion-intense games that have ruined my entire life. But I made sure that in all of this that I committed to Mike's schedule, that I was at the gym, that I was eating right, and I was trying my best to not lose that commitment because it's important to me. My health is important to me, and I'm not gonna let stress and video games, even though those two things are not really going together, take control of my life.
So about 6 weeks ago, Jirard was having a really tough time with all the workouts. And now that we've shed a little bit of weight, shed the icing on the cake, not only is he moving a lot better, but I think he's really starting to enjoy the workouts a lot more. And it's gonna get tougher and tougher as we go. Yeah, we just started. We're just getting warmed up. Sure, he's lost 30 pounds, but we still got 70 to go. We're just getting started. So there's still a long journey ahead of us, but I'm really excited that we started to see some progress because I think it's really inspiring to him. And it's really inspiring. I mean, I'm super proud of him, man. I can only tell you what to do. I'm only with you for an hour of the day, being Jirard, and I can't control what he's doing with those other 23 hours. So seeing that he's already lost 30 pounds just shows me that he's doing the right thing those other 23 hours that we're not together. So that's huge. I'm excited about that and very proud of him, man.
Today, I went to the gym early with Mike, and before we trained, we stepped on the scale, and I found out that I had lost 30 pounds, and that's pretty damn crazy. I lost 5% of my body fat, which was great, but I still have a huge amount to go. I've got probably another 4.5 months of training with Mike still left to do, and I know that it's only going to get harder. I haven't plateaued yet for sure, but it's gonna suck. It's gonna be a long ass journey.
Just because he lost 30 pounds doesn't mean he can go back to eating what he used to eat. Then you'll get the rebound effect, which is you just put on the weight that you just lost, and he's been working so hard, there's no reason to do that. We're continuing with the meals. I'm still cooking 3 meals a day for him throughout the week. Making this transition from the park to the gym, from a nutritional standpoint, everything's gonna stay the same for the first couple weeks. However, once we start to build lean muscle tissue, we're gonna be boosting his metabolism, which boosts his basal metabolic rate, which is how many calories he burns throughout the day, how many calories he burns at a resting rate. But stay tuned. Next week, I'm gonna give you a bunch of tips on how to adapt from a nutritional standpoint when you start boosting your basal metabolic rate, your metabolism.
I've been having a lot of personal struggle with water more and more each week. I am so sick of water. I want to stop drinking this damn thing, but it's the only thing I know I should and can't drink because soda and juices are not that great for me. And it's definitely been something that's been on my mind because every time I take a swig, I feel like I'm just drinking nothing. And that sucks because I like water. I like putting lemon in water. I like putting powder to make it lemonade. I try doing different things. And it is so hard. I have to drink 160 ounces of water a day. That sucks. It's a lot of water. And I'm trying my best to make it work. And when I'm exercising, I love it and crave it. When I'm not exercising, I never want to touch it ever again. So that's still something I'm struggling with each and every day. It's hard to not get excited with all the weight that I'm losing, but I also want to fall back into habits. Everyone around me is eating junk food or eating at restaurants at these really great, cool meals. And I'm sitting there going, I just want that again. I just want to be able to be back in that zone, but I know that it's just a temporary fix. I know it's a social fix and that eventually it'll go away. And that to me has been also a big struggle because eating is a very social thing to do and drinking is too. And I'm trying my best to not be in that, to not give in to that social pressure zone. The best thing about working out has been time away from everyone. I don't have my phone with me. I don't have my gaming consoles. I don't have anything but my keys in my wallet when I'm at the gym, and that to me is huge because it's my time to turn off tech. I know that sounds so cliche, right, as a millennial to say, I need my time to not be playing fucking video games or on my iPhone. But really I do because I've been going crazy with the amount of stress I've been under. I've been playing and I'm on Twitter all the time and reading everyone's tweets and all the YouTube comments, and I'm always plugged in, concerned about what everyone's thinking about me. And in that moment when I am exercising and I'm focusing on me, I don't care what anyone says. I'll mad dog the shit out of anyone who stares at me the wrong way. I don't care. This time to work out is for me and me only, and I'm gonna hit those goals. I'm gonna make that progress, and I'm gonna lose all this weight.
Movement of the week from the game Dark Souls, we're bringing to you the Sun Bros stretch, where you're gonna come down, working through the hip hinge, stretch your hamstrings, your glutes, and rise to the sun. Come down, touch your toes, or just go as far as you can. Rise to the sun. As you play your game, take a break, hit about 10, 12 reps, more of a dynamic movement, so not a static hold where you're just gonna be holding the stretch for 30 seconds, a little bit different. This is more to get the blood pumping and break up all that unhealthy soft tissue. So, give it a try, and we'll see you next week.